Good morning, everybody. Oakenshield says good morning. Good morning, Oakenshield. Jaco, hello again. Dub, hello, Jaco. Welcome back. Lazy DC, good day. Hello, Lazy DC. Mary and Jean Juxies, hello. Let's see, we got 7 minutes. I would say I am on time, even though I didn't. Yeah, I pretty much started streaming right when I said I was going to, even though I just set it up. What I want to do real quick is check out the practice server one last time. Even though I do have a picture of what the starting biome is going to look like. I think I actually have it on rep as well. This build is expensive, as you guys know. Thankfully, the Wasabi cash boost is going to help out a lot of people. I am going to be selling wine, obviously, because I have the NFTs for it. And it'll get me all the cash that I need probably within half an hour, I would say. Yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long to load up. Okay, there we go. Let me check rep here too. It's funny because I see Neil also reposted this. But I have a picture of the starting biome right here also. But anyways, I'm gonna look at it right here, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, make sure I have my visualizer pulled up. Mr. Troopa, hello, morning dub. Ready for sushi? I'm going top 50 on this one. Yes, I think I'll get the same ranking. I think I'll still get top 25. Despite, I improved it a lot. I think I improved my rate by close to 50%. If we're being exact on the numbers, it's like 48% maybe, but it's going to be a huge improvement. I mentioned it on Discord already, so my rate's not really a secret this time. Last competition I did about 483 per hour. That's what I remember. I know in that competition I didn't stream the ending because I believe my power went out. I believe that's what happened that week. This one we'll see, right? But I did improve my production rate up to 722 per hour if this all goes perfectly. At the very least 700 and something per hour for sure. But yeah, even that awesome rate I don't think is enough for top 10, but yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Jaco says thanks again from the assist. You're welcome, Jaco. Mr. Truba, those Air Force badges really helped me. Yes, yeah, I think everybody can say the same. Same thing with the Navy badges. Homeboy Gaming, hey Dub, good day, good luck. Thank you, Homeboy, you as well. Zbor, good morning and good luck, everyone. Good luck to you, Zbor. I'm not sure what the top 10 sushi boat rates would be. I wonder what they were last competition. I didn't bother checking. Probably could have done the math by checking the leaderboard spreadsheet. But I didn't even bother doing that. Anyway, I mean, I give it the best effort I can, right? Like I did spend more time tweaking my personal build, and I made improvements that I didn't make last time, because last time I'm like I just settled. At some point I didn't want to make wasabi, so I'm like I'll just settle for this. This time I will actually have to make wasabi for those additional sushi boats. Homeboy says, what's up with the internet in the United States? So many reporting they lost internet. A few people reported they lost internet. I don't know how many people are actually saying that, really. I mean, I've not seen it all over the place. PUE29 says, hi all. Hi, Dub. Hello, PUE29. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, but thank you. Zbor over 1K. Yeah, I figured. That makes sense. Rahif says, hey Dub and everyone. Hello Rahif, welcome. I should probably back out in just a minute. I don't remember how I set up the wine rush last time, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I think I did it at the bottom left corner. So corrupted stands right there. Hold on, I want to do corrupted stands right there. Glass factories right here. No. No, but I could do that. What if I do 3, 4? What if I do corrupted stands here, glass factories here? Tables of appreciation here. And then the lumber mills and oak trees here. Nah, screw it. I'll just do it the way I usually do it. Even though I had to move roads, it's okay. It's not worth overcomplicating. Herp says, hi all, Sushi again, good luck, have fun. Hello Herps, hello Alina. Says, have a nice competition everyone. Master team, good luck everyone. Hello Master team. You know, I figure most of us are going to be using like almost the same design, but like with a couple of improvements, if we manage to find improvements that we didn't make last time, or you know, some of you picked up NFTs. Most of the top 100 either picked up a full set of the Navy badges, maybe they also got the Air Force badges. Right, so I got both of those sets, of course, that was a huge improvement. I also got the another advanced fishing platform, that would be my 4th, so that is also a big improvement for this one. Rachel says, morning dub, hello Rachel. Jaco, everyone hit the like button, appreciate that Jaco. Appreciate the reminder. We'll see if I can get on here on time, since it always takes a while to load back to the main menu. It is kind of annoying to build, but it shouldn't be that bad since I've basically already done it before. Like, it's like 90% the same design. Probably like 95% the same design. All right, still got 20 seconds, that's good. Jaco says, it's gonna be different for me. I sold my Epic Husk. Oh yeah, so you got rid of an NFT. Right. And that's a big one too. I mean, for the white rice. And then you add a bunch of rice fields. I already did my daily challenge before this, ending in 0 seconds. Okay, well, here we go. How much gas does the express depot use? 1. Well, that's true most of the time. That's actually not always true, but to keep it as a short answer as possible, the express depot uses 1 gas. Because when's the last time we had a competition where the standard amount of gas was like 4 or something, right? Oh, people would be so upset if the gas cost was more than 2. Alright, I'll keep things not complicated and I'll just do the wine rush over here. See how quickly I can set this up. Miranda skins first. Corrupted. Chromium. Limestone. Silica. And while I'm looking for the corrupted sends, I'm already applying the corrupted open packs for the craft time boost. Then I search up glass, turn both of these cards on. Let's go, that's right. What's up, Jarnmod? Thank goodness it's a plains biome. There's not a bunch of trees on the way. I think the announcement actually said it was a forest biome, but it's not. I'm not sure. I don't think I heard anybody like say that. Maybe nobody cared, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw forest on the announcement. Okay, we're actually gonna go fast here. Okay, we'll be using Stars and Stripes and Oopsie. More cash and lower building costs. Giant Christmas tree for even more cash. And I will place down... I almost never do this, but I'm going to place down the vending machines. It probably won't save me any time. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Right up here, dragon. Sell these pumps for cash. Glass bottles for now. 28, hello. Sell this for some cash. I mean, I still need a road here somewhere. It's just using subgrid placement like this. Right. Put some other badges on here. Oh, the gold badges. Let's see if I can remember where they go. Kind of a waste of time doing this right now. We'll see if this is right, but I think the gold badges go there. So all this stuff for cash. Because yeah, the last couple competitions, it took me like 10 or 15 minutes before I placed down the batch sets. This time I placed it down right away, so I can make the glass bottles way faster. And yeah, I know I still had to do birdhouses and stuff. I practiced my wine rush actually like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I know I took a picture of it. I don't have the picture with me right now. I'd have to go look for it. So I'm doing this off memory. I do know that it used all of my lumber mill NFTs. This is for the oak barrels. I think maybe it was 4 or 5 trees. I'll just put 5 of them because I can't really remember. 5 trees, and I know it was both of them my mistletoe arches. Oops. Okay, so that's oak barrel production as soon as I get a warehouse going here. Put a warehouse on both sides, I think. Right. Grenade. Need the Hatchet Hank family. Right, so that's oak barrel production, and now grape production. Well, not grape production, but wine production. 8 minutes in and I'm already making wine. I think that's really good. I used the wrong grape stand, my bad. Okay, that's pretty much so 8 minutes. There we go. I do need a storehouse though, or else the wine will get thrown away. So here it is. I probably just threw one away, right? No, maybe not. Right. I placed one of those storehouses in the wrong spot, but that's okay. There we go. Less than 10 minutes to set up Wine Rush, assuming I did everything correctly, which I think I did. And now I still do need to put down the birdhouses though. And I kind of, well, I mean I can, but I'm gonna have to move stuff. I'll have to move them eventually. Because I can't put them where I want them to be, that's the thing. I can, but I had to move the sawmill. That has salty, so I'll just do that. That's fine. I'd rather just move these things than have to move 16 or 8 birdhouses, I guess. There. Yeah, that might have been the fastest wine rush I've ever done, though, if we don't count the birdhouses. Because like if we're counting like birdhouses and jets and stuff, like it takes longer obviously because we have more goose. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen it already, Isma did say something about the competition reward distribution, like they're going through delays. Some of us were assuming it was because of the whole changes to the founders nodes. Because I believe people are saying the founder node distribution also got delayed, and that should be the first distribution with the new system implemented. where you have to hold Gala, and that determines the founder node distribution. I've said this before, I don't have a founders node, so I don't know like what the distribution is going to be. I guess almost nobody knows. There's some speculations about what it will be. But I mean, at this point, we gotta wait until somebody with a founders node that is... Well, I guess they don't have to hold a 1 mil Gala, but they gotta tell us how much Gala they ended up getting with whatever amount they were holding. And then we will have an answer to a lot of people's questions that I've been hearing, like how much Gala are they gonna get now? Also the tavern, of course, can't forget about the tavern. I'm gonna start crafting energy, obviously putting down a couple crane bots to build later. Right. 580 on the wine, that's not that much. How come? Did I forget to turn these on? I did, wow, okay. I forgot to turn on the superb sawmills. No wonder. Alright. Well, it's still 15 minutes to like properly set up the wine rush. Still really fast. Oh, also that woodshed was kind of slowing things down too. Okay, so I'm not getting any wood or lumber right now. That is kind of a bad thing. But in the meantime, I will build out the shrimp farms. And then I'll, assuming I have enough cash, I will start building out the fishing platforms. Because I kind of had to wait for the water, so I had to build wells for that. See if I remember how to do this quickly. Now for some of the shrimp farms, I might actually have enough like water towers to do it. Might be a little tricky, but it is possible. Okay. Damn, placed that one wrong. Okay, just gotta move the water towers to get this to work. Right, I need to put this stuff on auto sell. Geez, I probably lost a couple of it. Yeah, I lost like 2 sales. Yikes. Alright. Though, for me, like 50 wine bottles is like 2 minutes. I think so. Lost like 2 minutes worth of wine. Right, 2 more shrimp farms. That'll make 20, 2, 4, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18. Yeah. 2 more shrimp farms. Alright, that whole process takes like 5 minutes alone, but it's faster than... Well, it's somewhat faster than just letting the crane bots do it. I could have just been having the crane bots also help while I'm doing this though. So let me go ahead and also get a wood shed going in one of these spots. Do this spot right here. And then I can build like 3 or 5 wells. Yeah, I'll do 5 wells. Also, for Vexy Villages, there will be another competition happening on Thursday this week, so it'll be on June 19th. They said it's like a beach theme, I think, and they did add new buildings. Forgot what the buildings were called. I had to go and check. To be honest, I haven't been, I haven't like gotten on Vexy Villages pretty much since the last event ended. So like, I'm not even sure if I had the resources to build the buildings, but I will try. I will check. Probably once I'm done with my build, I'll load that up and I'll check it. I forgot to mention it, but the vending machines will reduce the build cost of things. Not as powerful as the Stars and Stripes monument, but it's still supposed to help. I mean, I get a bunch of weird numbers now, but it's cheaper. Okay, now the wells are built and I have like half the cash that I need to do this. I can at least start building out the wild net fishing. And for that, not the wild net fishing, the fishing platform. Almost did the wrong one. Fishing platform, and I need to start collecting oak wood. Like actually storing it, I mean. Yeah, it's good. This might slow down my oak barrel rate a little though, but I do need the oak wood. See, 1500 wine per hour. Okay, that's what it should be. And I also built the fish farms because those also require water and oak wood. I guess I can use the fountains to at least help me get the water for those. But once I hit about 30 mil cash, I'm going to transition over to pure lumber production. I do want to turn energy production off. Yeah, because that one's full, so they're starting to put energy here. Okay, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I already have all of the money that I need, so I'm just gonna quit the wine production. I keep producing glass bottles for the time being. Oh, I didn't mean to sell that one, but whatever. Whatever, just get rid of it. Yeah. I didn't mean to get rid of those roads. Some of these roads, yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of these. And this, it will keep, but it's gonna make lumber. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, I just realized I didn't turn on the guided blades, but it was still working. It's interesting. The lumber storage I should actually place somewhere where I don't need to build a building, so it doesn't get in the way. And that would be just right here. I could actually sell shrimp instead of glass bottles. But I don't think it's any more cash. Oh wait, Townstar put out an announcement? Oh, they're just forwarding what Isma said. Okay, never mind. Actually, let me put down another cream bot there. Okay, so I definitely have all the cash that I need now. So I don't need the giant Christmas tree. And I'm in the process of building wild net fishing. Fisherman houses, those just need wood. Fishing platforms. Fisherman houses. I think I'm good on oak wood. Doesn't seem like I need any more. Which will allow me to focus more on wood and lumber. So this is what the tree NFTs are for, since I don't need them in the end. Okay. And I'll go ahead and start placing as much other stuff as I can. Wait, mixing set's not that bad. Sushi restaurants are the most expensive thing here. I don't need to build nuclear power, which is great. I would assume most people will want to build nuclear power. For this competition, we are going to be getting an NFT reward. It's going to be the Thrifty Cakery, which is nice because it'll make the cakeries cheaper and require less materials. Though it would be really nice to have a thrifty sushi restaurant because I feel like at least I build a lot of those. Bakery's not really. Where'd it go? And put my solar panel, that'll help a little with the energy requirements. Let me do this actually. I will put a circus on the tree farms. And another lumberjack there, and yeah, put another one here too. Okay, so it's just the process of waiting for building now. Oh yeah, now I was gonna put one more lumberjack house here. There we go. I might not even need the stars and stripes anymore at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna try to count out how many more restaurants I'll need after this. 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 14, 16, 18, 19, 23. Oh gosh, I still need 23 restaurants. That's like 230 lumber. Oh my gosh. And that would cost all my cash if I didn't have the stars and stripes, so I guess I'll wait. Yeah, assuming I don't need the oak wood anymore. I don't think so. I just get rid of it. Well, I can actually put one more bot over here. I can go ahead and turn these on. Now, I don't have my aquaculturist placed down yet, so like I'm not getting shrimp and I'm not going to be making tuna yet. But I'll go ahead and turn them on. I am rotating all of the fishing platforms, and I'll be rotating all the wild net fishing for efficiency. Go ahead and turn on all the fish farms as well. Yeah, so I have 11 making eel and 9 making roe. And of course all the ones making roe will have passive seaweed from the seaweed sand right there. And Sure, I can turn these on. I'm not making fish chum yet, so I won't be making salmon yet. Yeah, all of these should make salmon as well. I'm gonna turn 2 mils off just so I can have more wood to finish building some of those other things. That way I get a better idea of what's actually done. Because all the mixing tents should be done. Oh, that's what he was asking. Yeah, only the dragon. Yeah, only the dragon is the only vehicle, I guess, that doesn't use gas to trade. There you go. So getting some cash from the glass bottles, it puts me in first place temporarily. So as usual, let's see. Go ahead and turn on everything that I need to turn on here. So the mixing tent. Bulky warehouse helps a good amount because it also affects the seafood warehouses. But yeah, shrimp farm, like a must-have to turn on. Bulky lumberyard, I don't care, but I'll go ahead and turn it on anyways. Crafty fishery for sure. Yeah, they're mixing tents. AC tractor, probably doesn't make a difference in my case, but for most people, you're gonna want that on. And yeah, that's it. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and get rid of the glass production. build out the rest of the sushi restaurants. Yeah, what I am gonna do is put the woodshed here. I could always put the road back. Go ahead and move the juniors. Move the hatchet 8. And move the junior again. Alright, that should be almost all the expensive stuff placed down. Damn, 52 minutes, huh? No matter how hard I try, finishing this in under an hour is like almost impossible. I'm sure somebody else would like to use the stars and stripes, and I'm pretty sure I still have space here, so I'm just gonna chuck all this in here. Uh oh, maybe I don't have space, or it messed up. -1? That's not good. Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. Thought I glitched the game for a second. Oh yeah, this one's the Supreme Storehouse. And I'll go ahead and put down the first aquaculturist department. Start getting some shrimp and roe and stuff. Turn all the fish chums on. I don't have the seaweed stand placed down. Well, this one will still make fish chum. But I need the other seaweed stand placed down for these to make fish chum. But I guess I could do that. Seems like my cream mods aren't all working right now. Sakura Gourmet goes in the corner over here. I'll start turning these on, but I'm pretty sure I will have to double check everything again. If I make a mistake, it's gonna be with the sushi restaurants. They are gonna be turned on, making the correct thing, rotated correctly. I have a feeling that somebody would just accidentally make the mistake of turning on tuna sashimi instead of tuna roll. I don't know, I just have a feeling if somebody didn't do that last competition, they're gonna do it this competition. Is it mean of me to say that? Oh yeah, there is another one. I'm not saved recently, might need to reload. Reloading now to see. You might have been disconnected from server. So it didn't save progress. Drixie says I do that in practice. Even last week I put wrong grade. Yeah, that one makes sense. I mean, in practice, it's fine. It's practice, right? But in the competition, you know, some people make those mistakes and they gotta go somewhere. They'll leave their town and offline, and when they come back, it's ruined. Nothing worked. They're out of cash. I mean, that sucks. And all because of a simple mistake. Like, that's happened to me before, right? I've done so many competitions. That usually happened to me with lumber. Like I would forget to turn the lumber mill off, making lumber when it wasn't supposed to, or I would forget to turn it back on. It just depends on the competition, right? Silly mistakes. Or yeah, I would turn on the wrong item for the wrong building. I mean, I still do that sometimes, right? I just solved it pretty quickly. Drew Mercado says, finally done with my build. I can watch the stream now. Did you finish? Oh, your cash rush build. Okay. I was about to say, did you finish your whole build in under an hour? There's no way. I'm not even done. Yes, your cash rush build. The wasabi build that all of you are doing, because I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Oh. Actually, Sandula did, but I think he said his internet is off. Not sure. I mean, you can take it, and if he says something, then put it back. I put a bunch of vending machines in my supporters only guild as well. That reduces the build costs. If anybody wants to use those. Making a bunch of salmon and tuna Probably could start selling those. I wonder if I should just start making... I probably could start making like sushi boats. Let me see. Obviously, I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff off. Let me put my wasabi stands. Rare wasabi stand right there and here. Put another storehouse. And get rid of this dude. And why is that water fountain still there? That shouldn't be there anymore. Aquacultures. So I'm only using 3 aquaculturist apartments. On the last sushi boat competition, I was using these 3 plus 3 regular aquaculturists. It actually slows me down because the regular aquaculturists are slower. This time I'm using less aquaculturists, but these are faster, and I'm using the roads to make them more efficient. I do want to put, yeah, I don't need this road anymore. I want to put my rice stand there. I mean, that is what it's called, rice husk stand. So I can start making white rice. This lumberjack, do I need it? I probably do. Let me start making lumber because it looks like I don't need any more wood. So just go all lumber again. I think I do need that lumberjack though. But I can start making fish chum and at least some white rice, so that's good. I'll double check my rotations later because some of these I can't remember. If I had to guess, I think this one was facing this road because I'm gonna have the storehouse right here eventually. I'm not making worms yet. I would have to get rid of the tree farms and stuff. So that's gonna have to wait. That's the thing. If I start making sushi boats now, getting lumber will just take longer. Okay, looks like Triple L was the first one to sell 10 sushi boats. Morris, hello, good luck, have fun, y'all. You're on the hour and not done. That makes sense though. I think last time it took me like an hour and a half to finish this one. I know it takes a while. Are doing 750? That's a pretty close guess. I did say it earlier. I actually mentioned it on Discord before the competition started this time. But I managed to improve it to 722 per hour. So that's the goal, do the exact same that I did in the practice server. And that's almost a 50% improvement compared to my previous sushi boat build from like, what was it, 7 weeks ago, right? That one was doing about 480 something per hour. So going from 480 to 722, it's insane. And yeah, it was because of NFTs, but also I made improvements that I didn't feel like doing in the previous competition. I just didn't want to bother with making wasabi, and this time I'm actually making wasabi. You know, that is the cool thing about the repeating metas. I know some people said, oh, this is boring, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. That's what they said about their own build. I still had fun improving my own personal build. Like I still spent like a good day doing that. Really didn't take me longer than a day, but you know, I did several tweaks, several different tests until I figured it out. Jaco TV says 7:30. There, if I had a way to add one more sushi restaurant, I could do 7:33. But I couldn't figure out how to add even one more sushi restaurant. Like I did so many tweaks to add so many sushi restaurants. In the end, I can't figure out how to add one more without compromising my movements. I can't be getting rid of roads. This design actually uses a ton of roads. I couldn't figure out, like, it's not worth getting rid of one of these roads to add one more sushi restaurant, because then it would just slow everything down. There's so much movement here. But hey, I'll settle for 720. It doesn't matter in the end. I'm pretty sure I'll get top 25 either way. Like, it's not gonna cross into top 10 for this. But it's cool, you know? Part of the fun, I would say. Now, of course, we like the rewards. That's why we're trying to do well. So this I can't make eel nigiri yet because I don't have the worms. And I'm still using up lumber to build everything else. I'm still using up energy. That's fine. I'm almost done though. Just a couple more buildings. This will be a sushi restaurant as well. I probably could move that solar panel now. No, I'm not sure where I would move it to. No, I do know where I would move it to. I would move it right here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Oh. Still need a couple of mixing tents right here too. And let me start adding as much as I can to auto sell, or I should be able to add everything on here now. Why do I have one wine? Is it in one of these? Oh, it's in that one. That's fine. I'll just flush that. All right, everything. Even though I'll sell some essential stuff, I guess that's okay. Row, I think I had it 30 or 35. I'll put it at 30. Shrimp at 35. I feel like I should have added more stuff, but I guess that's it. Let's screw it out. I'll go ahead and add 2 worm farms. Which means I will turn one of these off. So over here, most of these sushi restaurants would be making sushi boats. And there is no passive wasabi over here, so they will have to pick up wasabi. I intend to have a wasabi storage here. And these two spots would be wasabi farms. Now, since I need to increase my wasabi production even further, I will have to place down the greenhouse, which I'll do in the corner over here. And that basically kind of turns my 2 wasabi farms into 4. That will give me enough wasabi for everything. Because, I mean, the greenhouse only saved me 1 space in this build, if you think about it. But, like, I need... in order to get to this production rate, I need to save every single spot as I can. Unfortunately, the lumber mills aren't gonna do anything at the end of the build, but I mean, you can see that every single competition, even though I don't use it in the end, it still comes in handy. The last couple of competitions, I've used this, I feel like 3 times in a row. It saved me 4 spots. 3 to 4 spots, probably more. It depends on the on how much the lumber dudes, how much the mill workers have to move, I guess. Does that still happen to some people? Do any of you, when you're playing, do you get that little disconnected message at the top left? Because I feel like that hasn't happened to me almost ever. Maybe like a year ago. I'm just asking that because it happened to Ispira. He mentioned it. So he lost about 30 minutes worth of progress. That's terrible. I'm not sure how long he had the warning up for. But I have not seen that warning pop up in a long time. I would assume if that's... I would assume that's like an issue with their internet connection, but I'm not completely sure. Because my internet connection isn't that great either, but I haven't had that issue. I mean, we could blame Gala, but like if that's not happening to a lot of people, seems like a rare occurrence. No, Dory says I don't. I've not heard anyone like in months say they've had that issue. I've heard it before, but like it's been a long time. But yeah, if you ever get that issue, you're already screwed. There's nothing you can do to save it. You just have to refresh the game. And hopefully you had offline mode turned on, because that's lost progress. The warning is almost immediate when the connection's not stable. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you see the warning, you just need to refresh the game, because it's not going to reconnect at that point. I need to write that down in my notes. Yeah, I am still working on that short video, or maybe not so short, I don't know, about the offline mode explanation. I've had several notes written down. It probably will be like a scripted video. But like I want to talk about as much as I can. Maybe it'll be between 5 to 10 minutes. But let's see, sometimes you... Just a note to myself, sometimes people, players, see, town not saved recently, might need to reload. Is that what it actually says? Sometimes players might see a town not saved, might need to reload message. Too bad I don't have a picture of that. I wonder if anybody has a picture. Did you happen to take a screenshot of this? I doubt it, but might as well ask him. I guess I need to turn 2 of these off to make more wood. This weekend I was mostly playing other games, to be honest. The new Finance at Freddy's game came out, so I played that. Probably, like most of you, don't play those games because they're boring or too scary or something, but I enjoy those games and even the movies, so yeah, I played it, beat it, not completely, but like I got to the ending. Deltarune is another game that I finished, I guess. It's not a finished game, it only goes to chapter 4, but like I got to that point, so I'm done for the time being. And I guess other than that, mostly just playing Mario Kart since my girlfriend got the Nintendo Switch when it came out, so still playing Mario Kart. It's fun. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, good. Another good reason to have offline mode turned. Yeah, I'll finally be making worms. I just need a... What's this tractor doing? I mean, this crane bot. I need to get rid of that crane bot and put the tractor there. Those Six Thoughts says, hey Dub, have you heard any updates regarding the UK players' lawsuit issues? Using a VPN is starting to get annoying. No, there's no new issues with that. Is that what they said? It's a lawsuit? I mean, it probably is. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, it probably is, right? I know the whole thing about, like, in the UK, the company called Gala doesn't want Blockchain Inc. using Gala games for all their stuff, I guess, or any Gala. I guess they can't use Gala Film, Gala Music, can't have the word Gala. So Gala, you know, the Gala that we all know here, has to change their wording on the website, at least in the UK. I don't know if they're going to do it for everyone or just in the UK, but they have to figure out some kind of solution before people in the UK and those areas are allowed to go on the websites again, I guess. That sounds like some annoying crap to deal with. If you don't mind me asking though, what's annoying about using a VPN? Like, I'm just curious. I mean, it's probably not free, although I heard some people found free VPNs. I mean, if I'm being honest, I pretty much pay for my VPN. It's part of my antivirus stuff, but pretty much paid for. So sure, yeah, that's annoying, but keeps me safe supposedly. But having the VPN, some people say their connection is worse with a VPN, so that might be it. Usually when that's an issue for me, I just turn it off and turn it on and there's no more issues. That's always been the case for me, actually. But yeah, I'm just curious. I know some people that like they always have the VPN on also, which it's supposed to be a good idea, but it just depends, right? I think the question on everyone's mind today, at least the people talking on Gala Gold, is where's the founders node distribution and what's the number? At least that's what I've heard. Oh, I need one more energy here. Low Six Sauce says, I can't download Voxy on my phone and I'm trying to do some work, but I'm unable as I'm in a different country trying to connect. That's a really good explanation, yes. It's affecting whatever work you're trying to do. Oh, and you're trying to download Vexy. Okay. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work with a VPN. I've heard other people mention that. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Yeah, you shit out of luck until Gala fixes whatever the hell they need to fix for that. But yeah, that sucks. That makes sense though. I see your explanation. Your reasoning. You just, I mean, have to hope that they fix it. My dragon is really behind right now. He cannot sell all this excess nigiri and stuff. Sandula says going to be a rough competition playing on mobile. Hopefully I can still pull off top 50, especially for this competition. Man, I know when I did uniforms on my phone when I was in Las Vegas, that was kind of tough. And eventually it got super laggy, but it didn't get super laggy until I was done. Like once I was finished, that's when it got super laggy and I didn't need to do anything else. But yeah, it's tough. It's possible. At least there's that. Mr. Troopa, what am I, top 1? Are you? Oh yeah, there you go. Mr. Troopa's first place, at least for now. Nice. I guess you were the first one to sell a batch. Now I could be first place already, but like, you know, I like having everything built. It looks like I'm good on lumber. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, I'm completely good on lumber. I might just be waiting on energy. Okay. I can build out the rest of the stuff now. I really don't think this was any faster than... Oh wait, but that's not fair. This might not have been faster as the previous sushi boat competition, but I am building like an extra 10 sushi restaurants and more mixing tents. No, it's the same amount of mixing tents. But I am building like 10 more sushi restaurants, so that's probably why it took almost the same amount of time. So I guess that's okay. You know it's not gonna last, Mr. Troopa. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Starting late, winging it again. Hello and good luck. Have fun, everyone. Hello, Eddie. Assuming you did the last sushi boat competition, it shouldn't be that bad to wing this one. But yeah, if you didn't, then oh boy. I still remember that sushi boat competition that I winged. It was one of the first ones. That was like an 8-hour stream, but also probably like 10 hours of building or tweaking. Or maybe I stopped tweaking once I ended the stream. I can't remember, but that was like a whole day thing. Can you believe it? Me doing a competition for 8 hours? Tweaking? Coming up with a design mostly. The first 2 hours was like coming up with a design, and then everybody's towns got nuked. Which is terrible. I shouldn't be laughing about that. My town got nuked too, but I mean, actually could have been worse. The fact that I spent like the first 2 hours just planning stuff out, I didn't lose as much progress as other people did. In fact, it probably helped me. Yeah, I'm glad I did the last sushi boat. Yeah, basically copy and paste at the very minimum. You just want to do that. So you probably will get a worse rank if you only copy and paste. Let's just hope it's in the same price bracket that you want to get. So am I good on lumber and wood? Because it's starting to look like I'm good here. I can get rid of more of these trees, build out the rest of the stuff. Another mixing tent. Couple more mixing tents. Force out to make sure everything is on. Sushi boats. Sushi boats, samanigiris. Sushi boats. Tuna rolls. This one should be rotated. This one's also rotated. This one is making eel nigiri. I'm gonna have to throw away that Abby Mackie. It's probably a bad idea too, because I think that's what I'm underproducing, but like I still have 68 somewhere. I'm making some sushi boats now. I'm about to sell my first batch actually. Okay, that's almost everything. Just gotta move some NFT stuff around. Charge station's gonna go in the corner. I obviously need it placed because I need to double the radius of my legendary Tesla coil as well as my legendary solar panel. I don't think I need any more energy. These are also making white rice. Get rid of this stuff. I have one mixing tent NFT, so this one I don't need to build. I can just place it down. It walks faster, so it kind of helps. These are all making food mix. Blue Fawn says, hello all on my Discord. Hello. Cash strategy is wasabi. Alright, speaking of wasabi, that's like the next step here. Wasabi farm is positively impacted by shade, so I do need to have it, you know, close to buildings to have at least 3 shade. The tractor is in charge of collecting the worms and the wasabi, at least in my case. You know, for most of y'all, the tractor does a lot more stuff. I gotta collect the rice husk also. Oh, I guess that's it, huh? Okay, wasabi goes here. Rare wasabi storage. People say it looks just like the rare wasabi stand. Don't think I need any more wood, so I connect the road here. Okay, can get rid of this now. The diamond warehouse is placed down just to double the storage capacity of my seafood warehouse. And I do need that. So, because I'm only using the one seafood warehouse here. So yeah, I would like that to have extra storage space. I already double checked on my sushi restaurants. Oh wait, this one's not on. Let's see, that's why I gotta check. Or else I have another mistake, just like the present box build I copied. Okay, that I actually do need to build one more worm farm. I thought I already did it, but right here. So did I get rid of all my cream bots? I did, I guess, but I'll put one more here temporarily. Let's see, 71 roads. I think that's right. I'll be using all of my road NFTs for this, which is pretty rare. I don't usually use them all. Assuming I don't need to build anything else, then that's it. Okay, one of the roads goes there, that's right. I need a road here. It's a weird spot to put a road, but it increases my row. Yeah, you heard that right. This road increases my row production. Because the aquaculturist can just take this and they'll move faster. So road for the row. Okay, all the worms farms are done. It needs to be 4 because 3 makes close to what I need, but not enough, and 4 will just do it. It'll overproduce, but it has to be that way. So that's everything. Road number 73. Is everything there? Is everything good? I sold sushi boats. That puts me at second place for the next minute. Mr. Trupa, you're not first place anymore. What happened? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I need to build anything else. And I had to get rid of the lumber storage. I need to put down a storehouse there, otherwise it's not efficient. So I think that's it. Lumber's a pain to make, so like I need to be really sure. Somehow I have 30 mil already. It's okay, I got my adrenaline, yeah. Okay, I'm getting rid of it. Putting the storehouse. storehouse has to face the mixing tents. That helps me get more white rice, even though it kind of slows me down on other things. I have to. I use up almost all of the white rice. And I hope I already have everything I need here. Okay, I'm gonna reset the production monitor. Let me just check what I'm overproduced right now. Ebi Maki, it'll sell it eventually. The dragon's catching up. Salmon nigiri, sorry, eel nigiri. I get rid of the energy. I just refresh this again, just to wait, does it still show energy? Okay, there we go. Now I got rid of the energy. Just to keep this a little less cluttered. I like that. Okay. DeFi says it looks good and very fast for this one. Thank you. I wonder how long it took me last time. I think it took me about the same amount of time. Positively impacted by shade. I do recommend at least watching the sushi boat video I posted about 2 months ago for some info. Now I know there's some people that they'll compete, but they don't really know what's going on until like an hour after the competition starts, and then they wonder why they can't get top 1200. But you know, if that's how they like to play, can't blame them. Oh, also I'm gonna take a look at my screenshot to check if I rotated everything correctly. My hair's still messy, even if I comb it, it's like, it gets messy naturally. Too bad. Why did I guess because it goes to this storehouse. Alright. I had this rotated facing left instead of down here. I'm not sure why. Not like it matters. The onigiri is not the issue here, so I'll just keep it like this. Shouldn't make a difference. The bottleneck is Ebi Maki. Really, the bottleneck was tuna roll. It's just that I switched one that was making Ebi Maki for the tuna roll. So now the bottleneck's Ebi Maki, but like if I had a way to add one more sushi restaurant here, the production rate would maybe go up to 730 per hour. The only reason you're seeing like 730 per hour-ish right now is, well, first of all, it's not stable, but because I have an excess amount of Ebi Maki on storage, so it's going to be using that. The white rice rate already looks correct. That's what it should be. Shrimp is also correct. So is worms. That's overproducing those. So is wasabi, which overproduces. Yeah, so is roe, where it's getting there. The fish chum is correct. So, well, yeah, it's getting there. And everything else is unstable. It's gonna take some more time to actually get a proper number. But there we go, assuming I didn't forget anything. I'll go ahead and put down the dub trophy. Now I do have I do have 2 dub trophies. Why do I have 2 of them? Well, somebody did sell me their dub trophies, so now I have 2 of them. Now, how much did I buy it for? I ended up giving him 20 bucks for it. I thought that was generous. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but it is priceless, right? You shouldn't put a price on the trophy, the dub trophy. But, you know, I don't want it to get abandoned. There's only 20 of these in existence, so I just picked it up. You know, maybe I could share it with a dub member later on. But yeah, now I got 2 trophies. Now, yeah, it's probably not a good way to use 20 bucks on, but there you go. Like I said, it's priceless. Anything else I can place down? Probably not. Yeah, this is the only spot I have to spare, by the way, since this is 3x3. That's it. Earlier I did put down the rose bushes here. As you can see, I could have moved some of the rose bushes here. 4, 5, 7 of them, I guess. That wouldn't really buy me enough space to do anything there, though. It's not like you can put a sushi restaurant there. And yeah, I just don't have any more space over here. I gotta make sure I turned all these on, yeah. Yeah, there's just no more space. Just this little gap right there. I have an NLO trophy from that competition, of course, that makes sense. That's the nice silver trophy, right? Would be nice if they had a bit of utility. That would be awesome. But seeing as they didn't sell them, there'd be no point in them doing that, I guess. Also, it would probably piss other people off. It would give it a lot of value though, so obviously the people who got the trophy would be thrilled. But yeah, everybody else would probably be upset. They'd be like, man, that's just gonna make them secure their spots even more. That's not fair. At least the blueprint NFT rewards are easy enough for everybody to get. Like, even if you don't get top 1200, you can get an NFT blueprint reward if you tried. That is, if you made the meta item, sold at least 100 of them. He's asking if I'm sure if Wasabi is positively impacted by shade. Oh. Yes, I'm sure. You do probably want like a silo close to it. Actually, I think he misread what I said, so like, I guess it would be easy to misread. Kind of have to ignore the first word though. So when something is impacted, it's either positively or negatively impacted. Most things are negatively impacted, sure, that's what we're used to. Like, you don't want to have a wheat field next to a building, right? It'll slow it down. When it comes to wasabi and I believe mushrooms, it's the opposite. You do want to have it close to a building as it speeds it up. And like in, we know, most of us should know how salt fields work. We want to have it next to the ocean as it speeds it up. But all the other crops, they don't want to be next to the ocean because then it slows it down, right? The video does explain it too. I wanted to run a pool. Maybe it's not too late. I'll do it right now. I did want to... Are people actually disappointed that we're doing sushi boats again? I only heard a few people say that, and I feel like most people are not disappointed. If anything, it's like a free weekend. Like, yeah, I don't have to do the new thing. I can just use the exact same build. Yeah, let me go on my YouTube and set that up. How do you feel about doing a sushi boat competition again with the exact same biome and almost the exact same cash boost? Compared to the previous sushi boat competition, which was, I think, 7 weeks ago? Let me double check. I don't want to put the wrong number here. Go to the Town Star playbook. It was 7 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was 7 weeks ago. Alina says, no, I only hate the seafood warehouse. Oh yeah, that's fair. Should be an option, actually. Whoops, that was the wrong button. I was trying to, see, is this set up? It's not set up. What's that? DeFi says it's a little too soon to do it again. I think there are plenty not done for a long time, but yeah, it meant less thinking and planning this time. I mean, I agree with you too. So the options are, love it, less planning. It pretty much people can understand. Less planning. Less planning means that you're using the same build or minor tweaks. Use same build or add minor improvements. Add improvements. I'll just say add improvements. Fine. Just hate building seafood warehouse because I think that is a reasonable option. Let's see. Obviously, one option is that you hate it or don't like it. I heard some people say that it'd be okay if it was a different biome. I'll just leave it as 3. Don't like it. Would prefer another meta that hasn't been done. How else can I reword that? From a longer time ago. Yeah, it's fine. It'll just be 3 options. Because I know some people said they're okay with the sushi boats, but they would have preferred it was a different biome. That way we'd actually change it up. Actually, on the second option, just hate building seafood warehouse, or would prefer a biome. No. Prefer different biome. Nope. Not screw it. Screw it. There you go, that's okay. My vote would be that I love it. I mean, I can agree with DeFi, like, yeah, we probably should have done something else. But I used almost the same build, and I made it better, only because there was improvements that I didn't feel like doing last time that I just ended up doing this time. That's why I loved it. But yeah, I get it. Like, I mean, if it was a different meta from a long time ago, or if it was a different biome, yeah, that'd be fine, right? Like, I love this game too much anyway. That probably would have been okay with either one. But less time planning because it was the same biome meant I had time to do some other stuff too, which was cool. So yeah, there you go. Obviously, also, I mean, if you're supporting me on YouTube membership, appreciate you very much. Of course, let me know, send me a message on Discord. I'll add the supporter roles to you, because I will usually post stuff on my supporters only channels first before I even post them on YouTube. Like, I guess some people weren't like sure what the plan was for the present box meta, so yeah, I was eventually gonna do the build showcase. It was probably going to be after the competition. Now, of course, if you were a supporter, some people probably didn't know this, but if you were a supporter, I pretty much shared the design that was shared with me as soon as I could, right? But let's go back to this, check this out, and then the last thing I'll do is, well, I get on Vexy. I'll check Vexy out. It's been a while. Running for 18 minutes here, not working exactly as it should be working, so let's see what's wrong. Ebimaki's at 685 for some reason. Ionigiri is actually too high. I feel like one of them is making Ionigiri when it should be making Ebimaki. That's probably the problem right there. Fish chum's good. Salmon's good. Salmon nigiri's good. Sushi boat's 750 only because I had an excess materials, right? Tuna at 710. That's not exactly right. That might just be because it's not running long enough. I'm not exactly sure. White rice is good. Shrimp good. Worm's good. Okay, so the problem here is Ebi Maki's. Something's wrong there. So first, well, let me pull up my picture. That's the build. I believe I established that the rotations are all correct. These are all rotated. That's rotated. Okay, so the ones making Ebi Maki. Yeah, 10 restaurants making Ebi Maki. Double checked. Now I want to check the restaurants making Il Nigiri. Seven there, and then there's one more over here. So that's 8. Alright. And I'll go ahead and check the tuna again. Tuna rolls. Make sure it's not tuna sashimi or whatever. The other one. That's 14 of them. Okay. Now let's do salmon nigiri, which was, oh yeah, so it's here. Salmon nigiri has the 3 passive energy. That's 9 of them making salmon nigiri, that's right. And all the other ones are making sushi boats. So over on this side, that's 8. And then over here, it's another 7, so that adds up to 15. And then there's one more over here because this one doesn't have 3 passive energy, so I just have to make sushi boats with it. So yeah, 16 restaurants making sushi boats. Everything is right. So why is the Ebi Maki rate lower? Or did it just like give me the wrong numbers here? What happened? Did I place on the aquaculturists too late? Shrimp farms can't be, oh yeah. But no, I don't think the shrimp farm rotation matters. Those have 4 doors. It went up a little. I didn't change anything though, so that's weird. It worked for the first 20 minutes. I shouldn't have. Oh, worms. That's right. I need to add worms to auto sell. I don't need to auto sell wasabi. It doesn't matter because that has its own storage. The tuna roll production's a little lower than it should be also. My guess is that I just didn't have enough white rice at the beginning and it was making a little too much of everything else. That could have been it. So I will reset the production monitor now. This will be a hopefully a more real test. And I'll take a look at it after I look at Vexy Villages at least. Just real quick. So let me load that up. I did post a spreadsheet for Vexy Villages similar to the Townstar playbook. It doesn't have the new buildings and it doesn't have the NFTs, but it has all the other buildings. And I don't think it'll ever have complete information. I mean, if somebody wants to like have access to it and like edit it, that's fine. I'll add you. I don't intend to like always be updating that Vexy Villages volume thing spreadsheet that I called it. I'll focus more on the Townstar one. I feel like I have more interest in Townstar than I do Vexy Villages, to be honest. But like, if somebody wants to help work on that, then that's fine. If not, then that's just the information I was able to compile. There's like a little bit more information that I still need to add there later, because I know that was shared with me. Why is this not loading? Oh, I probably need to update it. Yeah, I might not be able to get on right now. Let's see if it loads up. Or let's see if it updates. Okay, looks like it did. Which one of these is the right one? Wait, is that the zoom in? Sorry guys, I don't know where it goes. Actually, I don't even think that's the right size. Let's see. What the heck am I doing here? Okay, whatever, I think that's right. I messed with the sizing because I was trying to get screenshots of stuff for the spreadsheet. My town got deleted. No, I gotta log back in. Hold on. Yeah, if you ever get on and like your level 1 and everything reset, just log back in. I think when it says link your Gala account, and you should already be logged in. It's just gonna tell you to authorize again. It's loading for a long time. What happened? Never takes this long. Did it disconnect or something? You're right, I am offline. But am I still streaming? Interesting. Alright. Well, I do have update 10 offline anyways, but I'll refresh it. And I'm assuming I'm still streaming too. I don't know, maybe it was just a server. But I can't... It's not connecting... It's not letting me actually log into Vexy Villages. I think it's having issues connecting to Gala website. I think that's what it is. Zebor says still here? It might have just been me then. Okay. Yeah, it didn't connect to the Vexy Villages thing. Weird. Yeah, still streaming? Okay. Take screenshot for video? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do too. I was just still looking at this other stuff. Just how the symbol looks like. Let me zoom in on the river here. It'll be on the top left. Alright, make the screenshot noise. I'm gonna save that. So is it just that, I mean, I've seen it before, but I think Spirit said something about him getting some message, but maybe that's a message that pops up after like several minutes. I didn't get that message to pop up. Real quick, 712, okay, that's fine. 712, 720. It's a little better. You can click if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I tried clicking it, didn't do anything. Strange. Anyways, I'll refresh it. I'm pretty sure I have to refresh the whole page. Actually, is that true? Let me test it. Let me return the main menu and then just go back in the game. I might not need to refresh the whole page, the whole window. Let's see if this works. Vexy Villages will probably have to wait. I don't think I can log in right now. My intention is to make like another video before the next event starts. Maybe this time it'll be after the event starts. I'm not sure. The thing I don't really like about the Vexy Villages competition stuff is when they announce it, they don't actually tell us what's boosted. It seems like we find out what's boosted once we're in the game and the event actually starts. All we know is that it's like beach themed, and they did add more buildings, so it probably has to do with those. But I keep hearing people say you might also be able to sell the ice cream, so you might be able to use the ice cream parlor and the ice cream stand, which have already been in the game. I don't know, that's just speculation. And they did recently sell a new building, which I don't know what that makes, but I assume that's going to help for the event. I don't know. Also, and I'll mention all this stuff in the video, right, if anybody's gonna watch it. But they said they have increased the Gala rewards for the Vexy competitions. I don't know by how much. And they said this is because the last event was such a big success. And I've talked about this before. Technically, yes, it was a big success because more people spent Gala than they gave out. So that would be considered successful, yes. Yeah, so wow. In a way, Vexy Villages right now is more successful than Townstar. If you think about it that way, at least, from a 1 or 2 week, or I guess 1 month perspective. Yeah, I guess like a 1 month perspective. But you know, they made a bunch of sales from Townstar a long time ago. Nothing's loading. Oh wow, nothing is loading. It wants to kick me out. I'm gonna refresh the window. And I'll try one more time on Vexy. Vexy Villages. Wait, what if I log out and then log in this way? Yeah. Either that or just Gala's down for me or something. Well, the only good thing is that I did finish the build. I think it's working. Or at least it's making 710 per hour when it should be making 722 per hour. But I can fix that later once it comes back on. Because it's taking too long to load. It shouldn't take this long. Let me actually check the Gala website from another window. I mean, let's see. Load it up. And oh, they updated the terms of service. Which nobody reads. You know, it would be a good idea to put it through, like, copy paste it on ChatGPT each time they change the terms of service and just be like, hey, tell me what they changed. Rather than you having to read all that boring stuff. Did it even fast forward? Thanks. Actually, you know what? Let me take a screenshot of this too. Zero points. 0 stars on leaderboard. Oh no, the Gala page didn't have any issues loading. I just don't know why it's not loading Vexy Villages right now. I'll just figure that out later. Just for some reason, just not working. Oh well, I tried. That's gonna have to wait. Well, that's probably gonna be it. I don't know. I mean, I keep this running for the rest of the day, and if I needed to fix something, I'll try to fix it. But as far as I can tell right now, everything should be placed correctly, rotated correctly, turned on correctly, all that stuff. Sounds like some of you are already done with your Wasabi Cash Rush, or whatever Cash Rush you're doing. Looks like some of you are working on the steel mill, seafood warehouse. A couple of the top people are done. Only a handful. My prediction is I will end in 13th place. And I will be right next to Planet Bob. That's my prediction. We'll see how accurate that is. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Took a while to build this. I knew it would take a while. Let me just name my town. I guess that'll be it. And yeah, figure out what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I don't even know. I might actually order something if I don't know what what I can make or something. But yeah, anybody have any last minute things to say, ask, feel free to do so. Rachel says thanks for hanging out. Of course, thank you for being here as always, Rachel. Yeah, Planet Bob, because I know we talked about our production rate, so we'd probably be next to each other on the leaderboard, I would imagine. Now, either you'll be below me or above me on the leaderboard. I mean, it just depends on how many tweaks you made, because I'm not really planning to make any more tweaks. Or maybe my design here is not working with me. It should be doing 722. I don't see why it wouldn't do that. I use the same biome and everything. Maybe one of my sushi restaurants got stuck. I would just have to pay really close attention to that. Had to make a nuke, so you were way ahead. Oh yeah, that's true. Like if for some reason you take an hour longer to finish than me, that's I'll be ahead 700 sushi boats. So yeah, that makes sense. Then you won't be able to pass me up. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I'm also interested to know like what the founder notes say, like how much Gala they're actually gonna get. So I'll keep checking Gala Gold for that also. But yeah, that's gonna be it. DeFi says got all my steel, just building out as cash rolls in. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Good luck for the rest of your build. I will try to actually stream the end of this competition because I know that didn't work for the last sushi boat competition, but that's the plan. And we'll see what meta they come out with next week. It sounds like it's not going to be something new based off something what Isma said, that they aren't going to change it. Maybe they were just talking about this competition, but we'll see. Juicy says thanks, though. Thank you all. See you later. Bye-bye.